Cheap seats. 85, I want to say. I think that is correct.
Skipped a couple weeks.
Yep.
It's all right.
scheduling. That's all right. That's how it
Yeah.
goes.
Shit
We're
happens.
doing our best. What is with the face right now?
Nothing.
That was interesting. Go to get a screenshot of that, but
Yeah, man.
put that on the that's the thumbnail right there. Yes, very peculiar. We're here blessed after another Packers win.
Yep.
A deserved win, no.
But we made the extra effort.
It was a win. Well, they scouted it out. They knew what they were doing. They said, I heard the special teams coach, Rich Bisaccia, he said he would be disappointed if we didn't come out of that game with a blocked field goal because apparently they've been studying Cairo Santos and how he kicks so low and they just got their paw up there. Who did it? It was
the rookie.
Carl Brooks. The fingertip. Get it done with. Now, the rest of that game was pretty sloppy, I'm not going to lie.
God, yeah, that was pretty bad.
Does not give me a lot of hope for the rest of the year, I'm going to say.
Well, you never know.
I guess.
You never know. Maybe we just had a fucking rough game.
Other teams have those games, but
Yeah.
Jordan Love's going to stop throwing interceptions. That's another one this week. He leads the NFL with them.
Yeah.
We actually weren't too bad with penalties that game, I will say.
No.
That's been a killer all year, penalties. But the defense, I don't know what happened in the second half. The Bears walked all over us on the field.
Noodle strainer.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was hunting, and I pulled the game up on my phone, and I saw it was the last play, and I watched it, but I had my sound down, and I thought they made it. I didn't hear him say it was blocked, so I backed out of it, and then I went back in and saw it was blocked.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it at the moment. I lost my mind. I was like, holy fuck, they blocked it. But I was just like thinking because like Tom Brady was saying in the moment, he was saying, now Cairo Santos is a pretty good kicker and he usually doesn't miss.
He usually doesn't miss. You're icing the kicker from the press box, Tom.
Right. I was hearing that and I was saying like, yep, he's a great kicker. He does not miss. There's no way now.
No way he's gonna miss.
He will miss this field goal. There's no way he would ever do that. And I mean, yes, technically he would have made it, honestly, if it didn't get blocked, but
no,
it got blocked. And when you're a Bears fan, I guess you just don't win. I guess the Packers, it's 11 in a row now.
Yeah, 5 years. It's been 5 years.
He's the next Cody Parkey.
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a joy to me to watch all these Bears fans on like social media have meltdowns and like
they're like every year.
Yeah, every year
we can't beat the fucking Packers.
We'll never beat the Packers. And it's just the Bears will be popular forever.
There's this one really funny guy. I can't think of his name, but he's on TikTok. He fucking just threw a fit last year when we beat him. He's like, we keep getting bitched by this fucking team. It's so funny.
There's the
every year.
Burns something. Connor Burns is his name, and he's like on TikTok. He's a Bears fan, and I've seen his TikToks like for the last 2 years where it's just like him shitting on the Packers, and he's just like, he's a Bears fan where he's just very petty and just upset that his team will never beat the Packers.
A petty Bears fan? What?
Yeah, and watching his TikTok after the Packers won, he's just like, the Bears will suck forever. They're never going to win. I was just like, yes, this is what I live for. This is what I live for right here.
It brings me joy.
So, Christian Watson had a good game too.
Yeah.
He had. I'm surprised he didn't get a touchdown at all because he was close like twice.
Mm-hmm.
That first catch, like towards the sideline on that fade route, he just kind of fell to the ground after he caught it. And then the second one, on that crossing route, he actually it probably should have been a holding penalty on Jalen Johnson, the Bears corner, because that's the one where he fell down when he caught it and then got up and took off for like 30 or 40 extra yards. And I thought maybe he was going to break it loose there. If he would have stayed on his feet, though, I think he would have took that all the way for a touchdown. So, but yeah, not pretty. The Niners, we have them this week.
Brock Purdy's questionable. They might not have Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people on TikTok, these Bears fans, and they're like, oh, fucking, the Packers fucking suck. Like, the Bears are so much better. Like, they're just fucking saying everything they can about the Packers, and their comment section is just fucking hilarious, dude.
And they're saying that we fucking cheated. Technically, we did not cheat because you have to. It's a 3-step rule.
Right.
They looked it up, and it was on the Pat McAfee show. They were talking about it. They're like,
Yeah.
"There's a 3-step rule. You have to go 1, 2, 3, and then you can jump.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to keep your feet on the ground. You can't run."
Yeah, they. I don't know. It seems petty to like. I will say, I hate to say it, but the Bears did outplay us. Like they played better than us that game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
But you can't execute.
Who's 7-3 and who's 4-6?
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking bums.
Not gonna lie, Caleb Williams looked really fucking good in that last drive.
He actually did look pretty good. I put for 19 after we got that sack. I'm like, oh, there's no way we can give up a first down here. 3rd and 19. So then
it's happening.
They throw it. They get they're short on the first down. It was like 4th and 5, and I'm like, fuck, now they're definitely gonna get it. And then they got it. Roma Dunze, and then I don't know why when you get down there though to like because it was a 46-yard field goal. Why not try to run another play to get closer down when you have like 30 seconds left and a timeout? Like I understand you took the 2-yard rush or whatever it was. That didn't get you shit. But shouldn't you like at least try to maybe throw another pass? It's risky, but you know your kicker, he doesn't have the leg to give some good arc on it from that far back.
Yeah.
So why not try to get closer so you can have him put a little more arc on it?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that just comes down to poor coaching, and I think a lot of the Bears fans want Eberflus to get fired. Which
the head coach?
Yeah, the head coach Eberflus.
I think they should keep him.
Yeah.
No time to develop.
I hope Matt Eberflus is coaching the Bears for the next 10 years. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Extend him and then give him another extension right after that. Give him 2 contracts, double extend him right now. They're like, double it. Here's your next 5.
Double up.
We'll give you 5 after that.
Yep.
Double it, give it to the next person.
Yeah, so that made up the weekend a little bit. I really was kind of down on the dumps that game. I was like, damn, I can't believe we're really going to lose to the Bears right now. But no.
Guess what? Never happened.
Turn the ship around.
Yep.
So that was about as close could get. A game that was not close. The Lions. Oh my God, they killed the Jaguars.
They need to be investigated.
The Lions have been like blowing teams out the whole year. It's insane. 52 to 6 or something?
Something like that. Yeah, they only got like a field goal or something, or 2 field goals.
Yeah, and I saw the stats. Like it seemed just like monitoring it during the game.
It seemed like a Madden game.
Yeah, like
you playing your little brother.
Looking at all the fantasy points, I swear to God, it's like every starter on the Lions offense who's like a stud
had at least 20.
Had over 20. J-Mo had 20. Amon-Ra had like 20.
David Montgomery had like almost 40, I think.
Yeah. Fucking Jared Goff had 34.
35. Actually, it was 35.
And so it just was a lot.
It was like
the Lions are like
Super Bowl contenders this year.
Oh yeah, well I think they're actually they did say for the first time in franchise
they're Super Bowl favorites.
Yep, Super Bowl favorites. So
I don't know if that's a curse.
Chris, is your mic off?
No, it's on. Why?
Couldn't hear you.
Wait, talk again.
Hola?
Oh, it's picking up. I think we're good. Maybe
I just couldn't hear you the last 2 things you said.
Oh,
it probably just cut out.
Well, the Lions are they're like. It almost makes me think of college football when like an SEC team plays a really shitty like group of 5 team,
Division 3 team.
Yeah, or like some FCS school, like fucking whatever, and then they go in there, they get killed. The Lions just do that to like every bad team. They just stomp them. They've had to like score the most points, I think.
I think they have. I think they scored the most points per game in the season. Yeah. Like I think they have a whole bunch of fucking team records.
Well, I remember when they played the Titans, they blew them out. When they played the Cowboys, they blew them out too. And I'm sure there were some other games where they really kind of poured it on. And that's one thing I will say I do like about Dan Campbell and the Lions.
Campbell.
They are not afraid to run the score up. They're just like, all right, we're just going to keep pouring it on you. 50 points, here you go.
If you're going to make a Super Bowl season out of this, potentially a Super Bowl winning season, why wouldn't you want to have one of the best seasons in...
Yeah, but that's actually smart because... One, it's harder to catch up, obviously, but that's just like a fucking beating to the opposing team every fucking time they score.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not only a physical beatdown, it is a moral.
Fuck, man. We're down 4 touchdowns right now. God damn.
How do you feel?
2 minutes left.
A pro athlete
sick of this shit.
Who's probably won your whole life up until the NFL. Like in high school, you were probably on the best team in the state. you then get to the college and maybe you were at a big school, like a big Power Five school, and you guys were great. You only lost maybe a game or two every year. And then you get to the NFL and you're playing the Lions and you're losing by
And
over
you
40
just get
points
fucking curb stomped.
on a Jaguars team that is 2-7 or 2-8, whatever they are right now. Like, yeah, that's a
It's
reality
a
check.
little blow to the nuts.
That's a tough reality to be like,
Yeah.
all right, well, shit, we suck. We're bad. So, Lions,
Yikes.
they're definitely the Super Bowl favorite.
Fuck the Kansas City Chiefs. Bunch
Chiefs?
of bums.
Yeah, they
Chiefs
lost.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
To the
Joshy
Bills.
Poo, MVP.
He's MVP favorite, they're saying now. They're saying between him and Lamar are the two MVP
Fuck
favorites.
Lamar. Him and Goff.
Goff should be on there, I think, yeah.
I think he's 3.
I think he kind of hurt his MVP odds with the 5 interceptions he threw against the Texans, but
He hasn't thrown one since.
I don't think he threw any against the Jaguars. So
No. He definitely didn't throw any against the Jaguars.
Bills beat the Chiefs. I feel like they always beat them in the regular season. We'll see if they meet in the postseason, if they can beat them.
Josh looks like he's like, yeah, I'm not losing these fuckers ever again. That's his attitude on that last drive. He's like, I'm not losing to these motherfucking bitches.
I would want Josh Allen to go to the Super Bowl. I want Josh Allen to win the Super Bowl.
They're in the
Oh yeah, I love Josh Allen.
AFC.
He's funny too.
Bills Lions Super Bowl.
That would be so dope.
Fucking A.
I would root for the Bills. So I just want Josh Allen to win one.
Honestly, I'd be happy if the Lions just got to the Super Bowl.
I think that's good enough, right? You know, you check the box, you made it to the Super Bowl. And that's a team that, like, they're going to be good for a while.
They're gonna be good for like not 4 years, 5
Yeah.
years.
Josh Allen, who knows, man? Because, like, he's good year in and year out, but the Bills sometimes just don't have the pieces around him. Or, like, the defense shits him out or something happens. If the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl, it's got to be this year because I feel like every other year it's just they got a lot of aging players. And,
Well, I mean, we said that they should have won it with Stephon.
yeah, and that didn't happen. But I feel like Stephon Diggs has a cancer in the locker room. So
I don't know.
He's a pussy.
Him
Fuck
and
that guy.
Joe Mixon are doing pretty good on the Texans.
that's true. I don't know. I just heard that he didn't get along with Josh Allen in Buffalo. So
If we want to talk about a cancer, let's talk about the Cincinnati Bengals defense.
oh my
Holy
god,
fuck, is that
Brutal.
terrible?
yeah,
Joe Burrow's putting up 35 points a game on average right now.
Dude.
He's throwing 3 touchdowns over
Yeah.
300 yards, and he can't win a fucking game.
free
what is
Joe
this?
Burrow.
Yeah, free my man. He ain't do shit.
He needs a good organization. I was listening to some sports talk radio, and they were saying that the Bengals the owner is the poorest in the NFL, and he does not like to spend any money. So that's why he's thinking about letting T. Higgins walk, and like he won't pay Jamar and T. Higgins. He'll probably let T. Higgins go. What happens with Burrow when his contract's up? Are they going to pay him? And if I'm Joe Burrow personally, I think I'd want out because
Fuck yeah.
the owner is not willing to spend any money. He's just all about, like
He's not willing to give you the tools you need.
cutting corners and not spending money where it matters, and then it just ends up being a disaster every year.
Where would Joe Burrow even go, though, after... How many years has he got left on his contract? 2?
Oh, I'm not sure. That'd be something good to look up.
Here, I'll look it
You
up.
want to look it up? Let's see how much years
I'll
he's
look it
got
up
left
quick.
on there. It's going to be kind of tough. I don't even know if there'll be a couple of teams that need quarterbacks, but like he's going to want to go to an organization that, has its shit together. To be honest, so
Backup QB Green Bay.
honestly, I would start him over Love, but
Yeah, probably.
I'd take him. I think maybe. Minnesota, they have JJ McCarthy.
Loving
It's like
the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Or no, other way
Oh,
around.
wow, he's there for a while.
Yes, we need Love during Toyotathon or whatever it was. How long is he there?
He's there until 2029.
Oh my god.
He just signed an extension this year.
Is there no opt-outs or anything? He can't fuck, that sucks. He just
$275
signed an
million
extension.
extension.
So they would have to trade
September
him.
7th, 2023.
They would have to trade him for something.
Yeah, they'd have to trade him. I could see him going to, maybe if Matt Stafford retires, send him to the
would be
Rams.
good with McVay. That would be
Yeah,
really
Sean
good.
McVay. He's got a lot of young weapons.
Yeah.
Tutu has a lot of He can develop pretty
You got
well. Blake
Puka,
Corum
too.
too.
Yeah.
Puka, Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Got a lot of good offensive weapons and a
Kyrie
decent
Williams. That's a
defense.
good roster right there.
Decent defense too.
Yeah. I feel like the Rams are kind of sleepers actually this year to make the playoffs. Like I don't think they're going to make a deep run or anything, but
Yeah.
I can see them making the playoffs. It's the whole like NFC West though is really tight. It's because the Cardinals are actually kind of decent now. The Seahawks are I would say like consistently mediocre or just like above average, where they're always kind of like in the mix, but uh
Good enough to get over the hump.
they're never like a 1 seed team.
Yeah, they're like a 4.
But they're always in the mix to win the division. And then you have the Niners, who you would think would be top of the division easily, banged up whole year, not playing at a consistent level. It's kind of a mess there. So they're down in the mix with everyone else. They're like what 5-5 or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
So that's just who would have thought the Niners were going to be 5-5 this year? That's kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, when you lose half your team literally, I'm pretty sure half of the team is like injured still.
Yeah, well, Kittle was out last week.
He should be
Ayuk's
back
done
this
for the
week.
season, right?
Yeah, I think he tore his MCL, PCL. Maybe?
I think something like that. And then you
He got banged up pretty good.
Debo, who's been in and out of being healthy.
Yeah, he had like pneumonia.
Yeah. You got CMC who's back now, but honestly, he hasn't made a huge impact.
No, because half the O line is
Yeah. No
on.
touchdowns in 2 games
Yeah.
from CMC yet. The whole line's like just not there. And Nick Bosa
He
was
hasn't been doing good this year.
they were saying something about like a hip pointer, like his hips all messed up. So he came out of the game, I think, too. So against the
Yeah, he did.
Seahawks.
He got hit in the leg, in the hip in the Seahawks
Yeah,
game.
it
And
fucked him up.
I have in one of our leagues. We have like a defensive line player, linebacker,
Oh, yeah.
defensive player, and I have him.
Yeah.
And I saw him, fucking Nick Bosa pushed him. I'm like, God damn it!
Right. Yeah, that's always so I don't know. The Niners might not even make the playoffs this year, which definitely would not have been my thought. I think the Lions and the Eagles are the top dogs in the NFC right now.
Eagles are kind of mid.
They're good right now. They just
They're carried by Saquon.
yeah. Who did they just play? Oh, the Commanders. They beat the Commanders. Commanders are decent now.
I feel like the only really mega ass teams in the NFL are the Cowboys,
Cowboys are terrible this year.
the
Oh my God.
Panthers,
Panthers,
and
Giants,
the Jaguars.
Giants,
And Giants, yeah.
yeah. Those are that's like the bottom barrel.
Bottom of the barrel. It's like clearance, 50% off clearance.
Cowboys, they don't even have Dak this year. He's hurt for the rest of the year. They got Cooper Rush in there.
Wait, he's hurt for the rest of the year?
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Fuck me. I picked him in a league.
You got Jerry Jones not dropping the curtains in the stadium.
Metal falling off.
Metal falling off the roof. Just
Yeah.
what fucking ever. You know the Cowboys haven't won a single game in their stadium
Really?
the whole year? I can't believe that.
Really?
Yeah, Jake Paul has more wins at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys do
It's wild.
this year. That's nuts.
What's the Cowboys' record right now?
I want to say, wait, I actually can look real quick. Let me take a look. They are this year. Oh, 3-7, not the best. All right. So
Nice.
yeah, not great. Probably gonna lose some more. At least they'll get a high draft pick, and then maybe they can draft Shedeur Sanders, like everyone's talking about. Deion Sanders was getting interviewed, and he was saying that if his son gets drafted to the Cowboys, then he'll take the head coaching job for the Cowboys.
So Genty deserves it.
Yeah, he should. He should win Heisman.
He deserves
You
it.
say Austin Genty?
Ashton?
Ashton, my bad. Fuck you.
Genty might win it, but it might be Travis Hunter, they're saying, too. Since he plays corner and wide receiver, and he's good at both, but I don't know, I'd still give it to Genty.
He deserves it.
Yeah, it's kind of how it goes. So I pulled the team power rankings, and the top 5 are the Lions, the Bills, the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Vikings. Now, why are the Vikings higher than the Steelers? Is my question.
Yeah, that's kind of whack.
I
Because
don't.
they started off 5-0.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what the record wise is there. I'm pretty sure they have the same record, and the Steelers just beat the Ravens. So and that was 18-16. The Steelers, I don't think, are a team to, you know, blink twice at. So I would say the Steelers. I think they're kind of a Super Bowl underdog.
Hmm.
You might not think it, but I think they're kind of an underdog. I actually like them more than the Ravens to make it to the Super Bowl. I think Chiefs are probably the favorite to make it back, and the Bills are right there with them.
Yeah.
But an underdog pick would be the Steelers. And I just like the Steelers too, honestly. I like Russ is a cornball, but he's like, kind of want to see him do
Mr.
great.
Unlimited.
Unlimited. I like George Pickens. He's awesome.
What was that?
CJ
Sully
Watt
one?
rules.
But be careful. It's spicy.
Yeah. You're gonna try my new sandwich? Call it the Danger Witch.
But be careful.
It's see. What else we got here?
That fucking guy.
Tommy DeVito to start for the Giants. They benched Daniel Jones.
After they just forked out a whole bunch of money for him.
Yeah, apparently they're benching. I heard it's something about money. Like, I think maybe he gets a payout or something if he gets hurt. I don't really know. But they did not only demote him to backup, he's now the fourth string quarterback.
Jesus.
Fucking Christ. I'd take my money and get the fuck out.
Yeah, that definitely has something to do with some type of contract clause, I'm guessing. That's why.
Well, what was his extension? Like
Well, we get a
200
lot.
million?
Something like that. Daniel Jones was good, or he wasn't good, I
He
understand.
was mediocre.
He was pretty bad, but like he's not the reason why the Giants are bad.
No.
Part of it, he is not the reason. He's not like a sole reason. So Tommy DeVito's going to go in there. Apparently, Drew Lock is not getting any love. He was disappointed too. They didn't get to start, so don't know what that's going to entail. But
$160 million contract.
quite a bit of money for a mediocre quarterback. Well, just ask the Browns too. They have Deshaun Watson. They give him so
He's
much
guaranteed. They have to pay him $81 million if they bench him for the rest of the year.
money. Why do these guys get like this
He's
money?
he's guaranteed 80. Let me tell you again. $81 million to be fourth string quarterback.
That is fucking insane. Wow, can't believe that. They're going to draft a quarterback. They'll figure it out.
Me too.
The Giants should have a lot of money though, aren't they? They're a big market.
Oh, sorry. He's got a $23 million injury guaranteed.
Oh, that's what it is. So if he gets
It's
injured,
$23 million is a lot of fucking money.
is that what they have to pay him out though if he gets injured?
Yeah.
They have
That's
to.
his
That's
injury.
why they're putting him fourth string so he can't get injured in the game at all. That's what it is.
But still, they still got to pay him.
Well, he's still got to pay the $81 million.
They still got to pay. No, that's if they want to get rid of him.
Oh, yeah.
He's guaranteed $81 million.
A lot of money. Must be nice, huh?
Must be fucking nice.
To be a practice squad.
Be a bum ass bitch like Daniel Jones and get paid $81 million.
Well, we all can't be so lucky. So that's how it goes.
Man, if I could just throw a ball good or block good. If God gave me another 5 inches,
Yeah.
I'd be playing ball in the NFL. You never know.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Just have some magic.
You know, I would have made it, but my fucking ankle, man.
You know,
Your old man would have been in the NFL, but if I didn't blow my knee out.
yeah, I was actually going to go D1 at Bama, but then I tore my ACL. So
Yeah.
yeah, sure, dude. You're going to go D1 at Bama.
Yeah.
You're gonna,
Starting running back?
You're like 5'9", 130. You're not going D1 at Bama. I was actually going to be a D1 tight end at Bama.
Oh,
I'm
man.
actually going to be the starting quarterback. I was better than Jalen. And
So
I
stupid.
tore my ACL though, and they told me I can never play football.
You know what they should do is if you play that ass, you have to give like a certain percentage of the money back to the community.
That's actually a great idea. Like a minimum threshold for like stats.
Like say you do so fucking terribly, like, and there can be a different if you're injured.
Yeah.
Like that's a lower percentage. But say you do so fucking bad, they still pay you your regular money, okay?
Yes.
But they take a certain percentage out and they divvy it up to all the people of New York.
It's not a bad idea. Be like,
So everybody's like, "Oh fuck yeah, $100 check, $500 check, let's go gambling."
so if you're like a quarterback and we're like, here's your minimum passing rating number. Like this is the lowest it can go, and if you do worse than that, we're taking like 20% of your check
and we're giving it out to the city.
and we're giving it out back to the community. I think that's a good idea. That really puts some pressure on these guys.
That would never happen in Green Bay because
Well,
fucking.
you don't get the money for that.
Well, we're elite, baby.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, we did just pay Jordan Love how
Maybe-
much money? $250 million.
Yeah, maybe put a cap on how much fucking interceptions Jordan Love throws in the year, and if he goes over it,
Every interception's $1 million off his contract.
yeah, that's a good way to do it. Be like, here you go, quit throwing picks. He's a gunslinger, though. Come on, it's all right. He's a
Fucking long.
gunslinger.
He's Brett Favre. He's fucking
He
Brett
is.
Favre 2.0.
Makes a lot of throws where he goes, don't do that, and then
And it's like, holy fuck, he caught it.
like he did have that one to Christian Watson where it was in double coverage, threw it up.
Hey,
Christian
wakey,
Watson
wakey,
caught it?
Mason. Go fall
I'm
asleep over there.
I'm up.
Yeah? That's how you going.
I watched that one that
Fuck
double
you.
coverage throw to Christian Watson, and that one I was like,
That one,
"Oh,
my
what the
butthole
fuck
was
are you
puckered for that
doing?"
one.
And then yeah, he caught it, so it was okay. But
Oh, all right.
oh,
We're moving to the pick'em.
yeah, I think
We did enough.
I think
Yeah,
it's time to skedaddle into the pick'em here. Oh, by the way, one last thing too. Saquon's spin hurdle is in Madden now.
apparently they fined him for it.
They fined him for a spin hurdle?
I
Why?
could be wrong, but I heard
There's
that
no
they
way.
fined him for it.
What did he do wrong where you would have to be fined?
I have no
Is
clue.
that unsafe? Is that against like player conduct or something?
I don't know.
It's fucking bullshit if you ask me.
I have no clue.
All right, pick 'em. I actually don't have the overall records. I apologize. I didn't write that down.
You bitch.
I know what who's keeping score at this point though. Me. That's the
You
answer.
gotta
I
make
should
it up
have
for
done.
next week then.
I suppose so. So going down the list, it's week 12. A couple of teams on bye. First game we have is Steelers versus Browns on Thursday night.
The
Steelers.
I am also picking the Steelers. It's pretty
Clean
easy.
sweep.
Chiefs at
Yes.
Panthers.
Another one. I don't even need to say it.
Chiefs.
I will be
Chiefs.
going with the Chiefs. Now, funny thing, if the Chiefs didn't lose last week, I was kind of thinking about picking the Panthers as a gag and being like,
You know what? I honestly could see the Panthers. They have one job, and if they beat the second best team, actually, yeah, the second best team in the NFL, I'll be happy.
well, if they would have beat the Bills, they would still be the best team.
Yeah.
But just fucking imagine how funny that would be.
Yeah,
if, like,
Bryce Young just throws like 42, like 4 touchdowns, 5
Right.
touchdowns.
say the Chiefs go 16-1 the whole year, and their only losses to the Panthers.
The most dog shit team in the
That would have been
NFL.
great. But yes, I'm also going with the Chiefs. I feel like there's a lot of lopsided games this week, so
Yeah,
it's gonna get a lot of the same picks. Vikings at Bears.
I want to go Vikings.
I am also gonna go Vikings.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
There you go.
Okay.
Bears did not look bad last week, I would say though, but yeah,
Yeah.
the Bears are gonna be the Bears. So
Go Bears.
Titans and Texans.
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 I also have the Texans. CJ Stroud, though, honestly, not looking as good. He's been kind
Well,
of
he's
reckless.
also been without like his star receiver for
Well, you got
3 games.
Nico Collins back this week. And fuck it. You know what was bullshit when I was playing new fantasy this week? First offensive play for the Texans, fucking bombed and Nico
75
Collins.
yard.
Yeah, and it
touchdown.
got called back because of an illegal man downfield penalty, and fucking Laramie Tunsil wasn't even that far downfield. It was bullshit,
Yeah,
and I was pissed. You know how much points that is? That's like
it's a lot.
it's like damn near 15 points
Yeah.
taken away right there. And they needed like
Trust me, hey, I know because I have him on my team in another league.
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
I think I was down like 40 some anyways, but there was a shot. Lions at Colts.
Lions.
Lions. Patriots and Dolphins.
Patreons.
Yeah. I combined the Patriots.
I chose the Dolphins.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
I went with the Dolphins as well. Another clean sweep. Wow.
Well, I feel like the next 2 are pretty clean sweeps too.
Buccaneers at Giants.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Give me the Giants, baby.
You fucking
Tommy
bigot.
DeVito's going to get it done. This is my upset pick this week.
That's your upset pick.
I
Pretty
think
rough
it's going to
upset
happen.
pick.
I think it's going to happen. The Giants, I just feel good about it. Cowboys and Commanders.
Give me the
Commanders.
Commanders as well.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah. So the Broncos have been pretty good. They are playing the Raiders.
Broncos.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I'll pick the Broncos, even though I'm still saying fuck you, Cameron.
There you go. Packers and 49ers.
Packers.
Niners. So I'm going with the Niners as well.
Alright.
I mean, the Packers theoretically should win this game because the Niners are beat up.
No, it's cool. Just write it down.
but they didn't look good last week. And the Niners just have our number every fucking time we play them.
In the playoffs.
No, it's regular season too. I feel like
It's been worse in the playoffs.
it's gonna happen again. They're gonna beat us again. But Christian McCaffrey's probably gonna pick up like 3 touchdowns on us. I just
That'd be sweet for fantasy as long as we still win.
Yeah, you're gonna be sitting there like, another touchdown.
Yay! Hey, it's like that Peter Griffin meme. Touchdown!
Just don't know how to feel. Conflicted.
Oh,
Then Cardinals and Seahawks. This is like actually kind of a close game.
I'm gonna go Cardinals.
Seahawks.
I have the Seahawks down. So
Really, sea chickens.
yes. Eagles at Rams.
Maybe the Eagles.
Eagles.
I also went with the Eagles. And then Monday Night Football, Ravens at Chargers.
Ravens.
I go Ravens.
I have the Chargers in this game. They beat the Bengals last week. They look pretty good.
Well, the Bengals always fucking lose.
Yeah, but the Chargers, you can't discredit the Chargers this year. They're like 7-3. They've been pretty good. Harbaugh, that guy. Herbert, that guy. They're good. What can I say?
Yeah.
So, yes, that is our picks for this week. There are 6 teams on by: Falcons, Bills, Bengals, Jaguars, Saints,
You got
Jets.
any NFL or college football news? Are you doing college football pick 'em?
I
you not
do
have it set
not
up?
have the college football pick 'em on here, but I will say another CFB ranking came out for the college football playoffs, and they moved Georgia up, moved Alabama up. Now Tennessee's not in there because they lost to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And Boise State, they're saying, could get a top 4 bid here for like the first round bye, because it's all conference champs, and the 4 best conference champs get a first round bye,
Mm-hmm.
and Boise State's been pretty good. So if Genty keeps playing well, they could get first round bye.
They're saying, I was watching the Pat McAfee show yesterday on lunch. They're saying that for Ashton Genty to pretty much lock in the Heisman, he needs to get like 3 touchdown plus games, both games, and like have 300 yards game pretty much. It's doable for him, very doable.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be a lot to ask for, but I think
But
he's been able to prove that he can do almost anything. So
I feel like that mighty man's gonna be a menace in the NFL.
oh, I'll tell you what too. This week, Indiana is going in to Columbus and playing Ohio State.
They're gonna get murdered at Ohio State.
You don't think Indiana stands a chance?
No, and you know what?
I don't think
I'm
they
gonna
do
tell
either.
you this now. I'm gonna tell you this now. Next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, the weekend after that, Thanksgiving weekend. I'm gonna already tell you now. Michigan's not beating Ohio State.
Yeah, it's a different story this year. Tell
We
you
are
that.
looking rough.
It's not looking good.
We're
for
looking
you
rough.
guys.
Yeah, no.
It's
But if by
definitely
some
different for
fucking miracle we beat them, and that's the one game we win the rest of the year, I am a happy camper.
you guys could play spoiler and like end up because let's say what OSU's at what 2 losses right now? No, I
Mhm.
think they're only at 1. They might be.
1 or 2, I don't remember.
I know they lost to Oregon. I can't remember who else they lost to, but they lost to Oregon. So they might be at 1 loss. But what if they lose again? Then maybe do they end up out of the Big Ten championship if they lose to Michigan because they're 2 losses, and say Indiana only has 1 loss and they get in instead? Even if that loss is to Ohio State, I don't know. Maybe Michigan could play spoiler, and maybe Ohio State loses to Oregon
again.
if they make it to the Big Ten championship, anyways. And maybe that's like a 3-loss Ohio State team. Maybe they don't make the college football playoffs. So
That's wild though. That you're a 3 loss, so you don't make the playoffs.
yeah, it's like a lot of teams are going to get
I know,
kind of bumped.
I know, but it's weird because when you hear like a 3 loss, so say you go, what is there? How many college football games are there? 15, right?
For what?
For regular season.
And how many games?
Yeah.
I think
15?
14.
14?
Well, 15 if you include the conference championship.
So let's just
But
say
only
you go.
some
Let's
teams
go.
get the
Let's just
conference
say.
championship.
Oh my god. Let's just say you go 11-3,
Yes,
and you miss playoffs because you go 11-3.
yes.
But
it's
somebody
only-
else who won 11-3 makes playoffs, which is that's what's
Yeah,
wild.
but like this 12-team playoff hasn't fucking solved anything because
No.
people have been complaining that like, oh, well, this team should have got in, they deserved it. And I for one am a fan of more games. I'm okay with the 12-team playoff, but now you have people complaining about a team that's like 14th in the nation not getting in compared to like
14th.
a team that's like fifth or sixth in the nation not getting in before. It's the same shit. Like people are still gonna be upset.
Yeah, people are always gonna find something to bitch about.
And there's gonna be conference bias where it's like if you're say
Obviously, SEC teams are gonna kick the shit out of Big Ten teams.
yeah, like say you're a team in the Big 12, like say you're
Big 12.
BYU and you are 11-3, but then an SEC team like Texas A&M,
Yeah,
they're 11-3.
you're gonna
Most of the time,
you're gonna get your shit kicked in by Texas A&M.
yeah, Texas A&M's going to get the bid over you because they play in a more difficult conference, or
Yeah.
at least what the committee deems. Which there's no perfect model to it because you can be a group of five team like Tulane and win almost every game or have like one loss, but then some SEC team or some Big Ten team with 2 or 3 losses is getting in the college football playoff over you because they're probably going to smoke you.
Yeah.
It's shitty, but that's how it goes.
Yep. Womp womp.
It's the power dynamic of college football, and they're looking for ratings, so they want the best teams to get in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why they put in like last year. That's why they put Alabama in over Florida State because Florida State lost their starting quarterback. They were 13-0. They probably should have got a playoff spot,
They definitely should have got a playoff
but they
spot.
lost their starting quarterback, and they were like, "All right, well, this isn't going to get us ratings." So they put Alabama in the Rose Bowl against Michigan.
Yeah.
So
We
yes.
kick their ass.
that's just a rant. All right, that's how I'm feeling about that. Because if you're not going to make anyone fucking happy, unless you somehow do a 120 or 130 team college football playoff where everyone gets a shot,
Yeah.
which that's never going to happen because that
No.
would just be ridiculous to set up. So
Yep.
It could be like March Madness.
yeah, it'd be cool if they did that, but keep expanding the fucking playoffs all you want. No one's ever going to be happy because it'll be, oh, this team should have got it. Oh, this team should have got it.
Yeah. It's an endless cycle.
Even if it was like March Madness where there's like 64 teams getting in, people would still be like, well, this team should have got a bid. Or this team should have been ranked higher than this team. All horse shit.
Well, if they should have been ranked higher, you pick them to go farther than the other
Yes.
team in the bracket, and
Yes.
it's all she wrote.
So all I have to say is let's just enjoy whatever they give us for the college football playoff. Let's just be happy that there's more games to watch.
Yep.
And let's not sit here and bitch and bicker about who should have got in and why it's bullshit that Alabama's this rank, but fucking Colorado's this rank. Bullshit. Take it back. That's enough. All right. Okay. That's it. Anyone else? Anyone else got closing words you want to say?
Oh,
No, Mason's ready. He's ready to go to sleep.
He
over
does
there.
look like he's ready to go to bed. Play Mason
tired.
Fantasy this week.
Fuck you.
Come on, pussy. Bring it on.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, pal. All right. Goodbye.
See